Hey everyone, let's take a look at the bricks and pieces in Monkey Kid's Team Hideout by LEGO Monkie Kid. Set number 80044 contains roughly 1,582 bricks. So that's pretty much a quick snapshot of what kind of parts we're going to get inside. And here's the various actions. Sorry about the glare. Jay's crude reviews. I mean, why not? I don't need to keep them professional here, because most people don't review stuff at home, and I try to keep it as raw as possible. Well, let's see what we get in here. Okay. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, now, nothing hiding in the box, but I'm curious, is this one of those sets that have individual like bags like number 1, number 2, number 3? But we don't know yet. So we get several numbered bags. So it looks promising so far. And here we have one of these. Now I'm saving these little manual folders, so I'm not going to rip that open because I've been stuffing my manuals in these. Alright, let's see, we get in one of these here. Okay, anything else hidden in there? Throw that on the floor. Oh my goodness gracious! Yikes! Well, it looks like I'll be putting on plenty of stickers. Oh, well, well, if you watch my other channel, you know my rating system, so you know what the ratings on this one's going to be. And we got 2 manuals, 1 and 2. So, let's see here. How are these broken down here? Now I'm just checking it out, see how the bags are. And so if you watch my second channel, I usually do this too. So what we can tell here, this is what we'll be doing. Looks like it's just, well, if I'm seeing, okay, it looks like it's just 1 bag per modular, which is pretty cool. Well, there's plenty of bags there. Well, let's take a look at bag 1. Alright, we're going to start with this little miscellaneous bag first before we dive into bag 1. And we'll see what we got in here. It's obviously tools, but, well, you know me, I gotta look. Boy, that one doesn't want to open up at all. So we'll see what we got in there. So we got a top part of a key or a crown, swords, knives, maybe candlesticks or batons, and yikes, this is just mostly full of weapon stuff. So, pretty interesting. And now we're going to take a look at bag 1 officially. And sadly, there are multiple bags. So I thought maybe it was just 1 bag per each, but no. And now we got bags within bags. Well, we're going to have to go through this. Alright, so we're going to keep an open mind here on this and see what we have. Okay, first we got a teal brick separator and minifigure head. So that's the top of the frame there. And angular plates, inverted 2x2 tile. That's a nice bike frame. Cool. And ooh, stud launchers. Oh, that's not good. And some of these gold claw things and a profile brick, a 2x2 round profile brick. And we got some minifigure legs. So obviously we're going to have to put together a minifigure. Oh, there's the torso. So we got this little attachment used to attach accessories onto a minifigure. So you put that on there like that. Okay. And we get one of those. There's the torso. Got a metallic finish to it. 2x3 blue-green plate. So it looks like this is the Monkey Kid outfit. Hairpiece. And minifigure legs. So that's got some nice printed work to it. And some angler plates. So here's another head. I know some of you like looking at the heads. These are pretty interesting. I can already think of a few uses for these, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay, I can always use more skull heads. I got plenty of skeleton bodies, just not enough heads, so there we go. And some of these little 1x2 plates with the 3 sticks. 1x2 plates with holders. Some of these number 4 cross-axle extenders. At least I know the name of these now. I'm learning something new. And one of these weird things with the accepts a 3.2 shaft and a holder at one end. And a pearl silver spear. One of these 2x2 plates that accepts a Technic pin. You know, nothing too exciting in there. I won't throw that in because I'm going to just put that in with the other bag. And we got 2 little bags in here. And we all know the drill. By the time we get halfway through these, we start seeing the same old stuff. Hopefully it's not how this one is. And little stuff. So we got some 1x2 plates with bow. One of these little, if you want to call that a wig. So we get one of those. And 1x2 plate with top holder. One of these accepts a shaft, a 3.2 shaft and a stick. And some of these stud launcher things to launch the studs themselves. So one of these type of dangly things. You know, matter of fact, you could put these on your ears. You'd have some dangly earrings there. And some 1x1 by 2/3 slopes and pearl gold 1x1 plates, quarter round 1x1 flat tiles, some ice cream toppers. Oh, this is actually printed. Wow. That's a keeper right there. I mean, good for make a picture or something. Okay. Yeah, if I sound tired, it's probably because I am. The next time I'll have to position the camera better in this. Like I said, these are pretty crude reviews, so may have to do some crude news videos too. Now, maybe I don't want to push my luck that much. So we got some blue-green 2x2 modified plate with 2 studs and some top holder plates. Here's one of these angler things for minifigures. And some shoe glider plates. Corner 2x2 flat tiles. Okay, oh, these are in the pearl gold. Some corner 2x2 corner flat tiles. Hope we get more in there. I can make a ballroom with those. One of these little 1x1 Technic lift arms. So yeah, this time I remember the name lift arm, not just beam or something. Hollow studs. And a 1x2 plate number 1. And some of these things here. So, you know, so far, the set looks fun, but I've only went through bag number 1, and honestly though, you know, yeah, I'm going to be honest, so far the parts don't look too exciting. Let's have a peek in bag 2, and this looks a little bit more promising. There we go. I was supposed to change the camera angle. Well, guess what? Right there. Okay, let's see here. We got plenty of 6x8 plates in dark green and in dark stone gray. So, great for making bases and stuff. And we got plenty of these wedge plates and quarter round 4x4 plates. Great for making terrain. So I have a feeling that this type of plate is going to be used for terrains. Okay, fine by me because I could use those for the campground. And 4x8 plate and sand yellow, or sometimes I'll call it vomit yellow. Okay, I've never seen these before. Like a windshield, but no, this is sand yellow bricks. Looks like they're 45-degree slopes. 1x16 brick yellow brick. Well, these are warped. Look at that, that's warped. This one here is not any better. But I can always use these for like headers above doors and windows. And some 2x12s and 2x14 plates. Sand green 2x4 bricks. Wow, okay. And not only that, we get some red 2x4 bricks. Wow. Oh man, I haven't seen bricks in these type of sets. There's another one of these. These type of bricks right here, though, are great for making terrains. So this set here may be a good inspiration for terrain. We got 2x4 plates in medium stone gray and in bright pink. Here's some more of the sand yellow 1x6 bricks, and a couple of these corner 45-degree angular slopes. And some 1x4 plates, slopes, all that stuff. Some more of these. Great for landscaping. We got a couple of these weird 4x4 angular bricks. Too bad these have the notches here. Wish you can get rid of those. Alright. Let's see what's in this one here. So yeah, this one here looks like it's got more of the parts that I commonly use for builds. Not that really weird stuff. Oh, I was hoping those tiles would be metallic, but they're not. Ooh, okay, I could use these. These are sand yellow or vomit 2x3 flat tiles. These are good for like making tabletops and stuff. So I can always use a few of those, and some sand green 1x4 flat tiles. Technic bricks. 1x2 Technic bricks. I got some stud flowers. Some of these leaf pieces. I can always use these. Great for like foliage and stuff to fill around areas and voids and stuff. And of course we got a couple more of these 1x2 plates with bow. Here's some 1x2x2 corner angle tiles. And some 1x2x2 corner plates, round 1x1 plates. Looks like these are in olive green. And at first I thought I saw these and they were pearl silver. These would have been great for mirrors, but they're just standard medium stone gray 2x2 round flat tiles. And we got some friction pins. So far, honestly, these pieces look like something you'd find in a Minecraft set, but now that looks a little bit more promising. Moving on to a pair of bag number 3. So yes, this is where the exception to the rules were. And I'm hoping this would be individually bagged. Well, I'm grouping in my own way. So we're going to take a look at the small bag here. And it looks like it's the same thing from the last small bag we saw. I got a couple of these. Oh, sand green 2x2 jumper plates and some more leaf pieces and a rooster. I mean, okay, I guess we're on a farm here. Black 1x2 profile bricks, or palisade bricks, my apologies, and some corner 1x2x2 corner plates. Some yellow Technic pins, and these 1x1 plates with the shaft. These are pretty handy for things. And some, I think that's light royal blue fish. How many of these do we get? Like 3 of these? Pretty cool. Okay, I need to get more of these type of leaf pieces with the little hole in the middle. And yeah, you could stick a friend's hair ribbon or something in there too. Looks like we get 2 of those. Let's see here, we get some flat tiles. Oh no, that's a chocolate ingot there. Ooh, we gotta have to be careful, because I bet if I put that on a plate or a brick, that's gonna shatter. But looks like we get 2 of those. Great for drawer fronts too, or for pathways. And some dark brown 1x2 by 2/3 slopes. And regular studs, transparent red studs, stud flowers. I want to see transparent stud flowers and a minifigure head. And that cord's annoying me. And yeah, and some hollow dark green studs. I always like the hollow studs. They come in handy for all sorts of stuff. Now let's do the big bag. And we got bags within bags here, so alright. Okay, first thing is, this must be Mo the little kitty. I think that's what that is. Something you'd see in an elf set or something. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Okay, and some dark gray 2x6 flat tiles. Okay, we got a 6x8 Technic frame. If you're into building vehicles or chassis, that's a lifesaver there. And some Technic lift arms, some half arches, angular plates. Looks like this is a 1x2 by 2x2 upwards. 2x6 sand green plate. We get some 1x8 plates in black. Oh, a 2x4 flat tile. And a nice printed torso. Look at that. It's like something the Joker would wear from Batman. And door frames and brittle brown bricks, brittle brown stairs. I have a bunch of these in old brittle brown. I'll tell you, I am scared to even use those. I won't even think about using these. They're in a separate bin. I don't want to see them. I don't want to. I'll use the black ones, but I won't use the brown ones. I don't want them to break. And so we got ourselves a little crab, a little red crab, cool, with a handle on the back. So I guess you can pick that up safely. And one of these little, I think they're Asian style fencing, or something you'd see back in the 70s. And I don't have any of these. This is the first time I ever got to see one in person. I know that's hard to believe. And now seeing these in person, I could think of a few ideas for these. Especially for retro 60s and 70s builds. 2x2 bricks with Technic pins. Some 1x2x2 column bricks. And some medium nougat 2x4 flat tiles. Oh, we get a crate too. It's a 3x4 crate. I wish they'd make a lid that would fit on these, like just a solid tile or something. But so far, well, let's take a look at the pants before we move on. Yeah. For those who don't know, I'm not really into minifigures. I'm mostly into bricks and accessory stuff. You know, I'm mostly into building houses and trailers. This channel is not really meant for minifigure collectors. Alright. So we got ourselves an inverted 2x2 dome with stud in the middle, and we got some transparent studs. Okay, we got two of those. Some 2x2 jumper plates in medium nougat, some round 1x1 flat tiles. There's some more of these ice cream toppers, or the poop piece. I was about to say the S word, but we'll say that for the second channel. And we have orange beards. We got two of them. So this is for the orange beard, the pirate. I always like to have beards. It's nice to have them in different colors. And it looks like these are fried eggs. And I've been thinking about buying a couple of these tiles. Now if we can get LEGO to get some bacon to go with those too, huh? And some nozzles here. And we got some of these 3x2 sticks with holder. And some upwards. So those are not upwards, but these are. This is an up 1x2 plate with a Technic lift arm built onto it. And some of these. So yeah, so far this bag here had a little bit of everything. Some pretty interesting pieces. Let's have a look at bag 4. Okay. Okay, an 8x8 plate. That'll come in handy for something. Great for like making floors and stuff for buildings. 2x8 blue-green plate, a leaf piece. Okay, something I have never seen in person is these 1x4x3 column bricks. Now, I'm not really a fan of these. I don't understand the purpose of them unless you're going to use these to attach stickers to. But this is kind of the lazy way of making buildings. Just imagine I just put two of these together and look, I'm done with the whole wall section. Nonetheless, they're still good bricks, and some corner 2x4x4 corner plates, and some brown windows, some sand yellow flag pieces. I think that's going to be used for one of the awnings that I saw. Ooh, brittle red. I can always use more of these slopes. I'm having some of these starting to crack, so I'm not using them anymore. And one of these arches. Now, there's different variants of this arch. This one's actually got the square corners at the bottom. So hopefully one day they'll make a window that'll fit in there. I hope they do. Maybe I should yell that out loud so LEGO will hear me. So we got some kind of a nightstick, or I think it's, I don't know what these are called. Some 2x6 bricks. Can always use those. Technic bricks and 1x2 variant. We got some of these Technic lift arm things with the cross hole. Palisade bricks. So here's some legs. Okay, these are the, I call them the teenage legs for teenagers. So these are like kid legs, but these actually move. I don't have a lot of those, so I'm hoping to get more. And obviously that's a nice torso, but not for that. Must be for Pigsy. Anything else in here? One of these 2x2 plates accepts 2 axles. A couple of these, 1x1 1 2/3 column bricks. Here's Pigsy's head. Pretty cool piece. At first I thought it was one of those teapots. And a couple of these bows and slopes. Okay, now I can't cover all the parts in these. And there's those dreaded stud launchers. So if you want to watch the complete build review of this and we talk more about the parts, yeah, it'll be on my second channel. Link is in the bottom of the description. You'll see it down there. That's my second LEGO channel where all the raw reviews happen. Okay. Screen toppers, 1x1 bricks, Technic bricks, some of these 1x1 plates with holder. I'm always after these 1x1 by 2/3 plate with bow. Okay, here's a frying pan. And full silver. Here's a pot. So yeah, we got a pot and a pan. A couple of these little, I think these are called a handle with stud. I'm not sure. We got 20 million handles with stud, and we got more leaf pieces, a wine glass. I can always use these. And some more of these little dangly earring things. And chopsticks. I think there's 2 sets in here. Slowly collecting those up. And some round signs. And if you watch my older tutorials, I used to use these for toilet seats. I would stick them to a shaft with flange and stuff, so that's what I did. And we got a couple 3 stud long cross axles, some 1x2 jumper plates, some carrot toppers. Pretty much that's all I see in here, and some bushings for Technic stuff. Yeah. Let's see if there's any excitement in this bag here. Probably not. So that doesn't want to get out of there. I don't blame that stud. Okay. Okay, we got a turntable base. That must mean the turntable must be in here somewhere. And some of these little glass inserts. This one's actually white. So good for a 2x2 frame. Some hollow gold studs. Apparently an eye that's printed. I think we get another one of those in there. Yep. Round 1x1 flat tiles. And I'm looking for these. Oh, they come in red and dark red. Great for Spanish tiles. And of course we got a 1x1 round brick, but this is what I'm interested in here. Looks like we get some cool stuff. We get 1x2 jumper plates, a rocker bearing plate. There must be a rocker bearing in here somewhere, and cross axles, and more of these annoying stud things. 1x2 lattice pieces. Yeah, so far I really haven't seen anything that's exciting yet in this set. Let's crack open bag 5. Okay, I'm seeing some cool stuff in here in multiple bags and things attached to bags. Okay. Well, I don't want that getting tossed on the floor. First thing is dark green and sand yellow 8x8 plates. I could use those for making terrains and stuff. And some of these little tube things, I think they're meant for these right here. Basically just shove these in here. Kind of like shock absorbers in a way. I'm not sure what those really are for. And some 4x6 plates, 2x4 plates, ooh, blue-green pants, and one of these type of slopes. We also got a 2x3 plate in that color too. I can always use these. So, seeing those is a treat, and column bricks. So we got a 1x2x5 and a 2x2x3. Yuck. And some sand green. We got one of these. It's a 2x6 by 2/3 plate with 4 studs, and then a 2x4 brick. Now this is something I saw in the box. I wasn't sure what this is. It looks like it's a green flame, transparent light green, and it's got a holder at the end. First I thought it was a new plant piece. Although that would make great seaweed for underwater, huh? Pretty cool. And some 25-degree slopes. We got some medium stone gray profile bricks and some containers and slopes. You could use this as a skirt if you wish. A 1x2x2 corner brick, 1x4, 1x6 bricks. Here's a little arch. Oh, this set is just caked with stud launchers. I'm going to have a nightmare just looking at that. Ooh, brittle brown 2x3 bricks. Why couldn't that be an orange? And so here we got a torso. I'd bring it up closer to the cam, but the problem is the autofocus will kick in and have problems. Single-sided head. I can always use more heads. And some of these little barrels, and these are in dark brown. You know, if we were making a pirate ship, there you go. Or a wine cellar. They have to make a wine cellar with those, huh? Now let's explore the smaller bags. Let's see, I see some stuff in there. And looks like we get some Nexonite shields. And I'm shedding again. Ooh! Never mind about the shields. I've never seen these flame pieces in green before. Huh. That is the bright green. I don't know if that's the green that glows in the dark with the black light. Looks like it might. I don't have a black light close by, although I can always test it, huh? We'll do that in the live build. And some of these 1x1 plates with top holder. Here's some more of these type of plates with bow. And an egg. One white egg, huh? That's all we get? No colored ones? So here's some of these stick with flanges. And a 1x2 sloped lattice piece. 2x2 flat tile and a 2x2 jumper plate. Here's a rocker bearing plate. Carrot toppers and stuff. Oh, here's some more of these plate with bows, but these are in brittle brown. Not until LEGO can confirm that that brown has been 100% fixed. I want proof. Some people have told me that they bought a modern set and they still break it on them, so hard to say. It could be old stock they're using, but still. Okay, so we got one of these, like a stud with a stick. And some 2x2 flat tiles. We already know what those are going to be used for. These are going to be used for those dreaded stud launchers. Oh, that's bright green. And how you know is that here's the green that I grew up with, and here's the bright green. So you can see the difference right there. I always thought that was just regular green. No, this is I think this is considered as regular green. And here's some more Nexylite shields. I've seen these being used for roof slopes, so maybe. And we got leaf pieces, stud flowers, rocker bearing plates. Here's a wig. We have a bun. And some 1x1 by 2/3 slopes. Plenty of knives and swords. Inverted 1x2 plate with bow. I also get a few of these number 1x2 plates. Ooh, I could use that. A 1x3 blue-green flat tile. Okay, we even get one chicken leg in there and a gold frog. Yep. Hi-ho, Kermit the Frog here. Some people say you sound just like Kermit the Frog, so maybe I don't even have to do the voice imitation, just talk just like him, huh? And of course we got this 1x2 45-degree slope with the tile on the top. Pretty cool. Let's see what's in bag 6. Bags within bags again. Okay. Like this one's almost a duplicate of that one bag. So we got some 6x8 plates in dark green and dark stone gray. And of course another one of these wedge plates. When I was a kid, these were used for airplane wings. Now we have nicer stuff than that. And some 2x12, 2x14 plates, 1x12 bricks in black, very rare color. Ooh, I've never seen these in sand green before. So these are 1x4 bricks with a track piece. And basically, you know those plates with the rail, they're meant to go in there, or you can just slide tiles in there too, like that. So, and that's a 2x4 medium nougat flat tile. Ooh, look at that. More bricks. In red and sand green. And here's some of these slopes. I wish LEGO would make more of these, like a 4x4 piece. And some corner pieces and stuff. I'd rather use these for a lot of the roofs. And a 2x3 45-degree slope. Man, those are hard to find. Here's the torso, and here's the... Oh, that's the pants, and this is the torso. You can tell I'm getting tired. It's almost like the same we saw before. In fact, if they would just put purple in there with a big R, that could have been Jesse or James, huh? I need to cut off with playing that. And we got a 1x6 Technic brick and a 1x6 brick. So you get a couple of bricks in here. We got a bunch of these though. 2x4 plates, some of these 1x5 plates with the cross hole, and 1x6 plates, and upwards 1x2 by 2x2 angular plate, stuff like that. Here's a wig with 2 pigtails and some green bangs on the front. What is this, some kind of club kid hairdo? Oh, I've never seen these in this color. So we got some lime green hinge plates here. That's an interesting color for those. Some 1x8 track pieces and stuff. Okay. Yeah, so far, what I'm seeing in here, there is some terrain pieces. But the one thing I'm seeing other than the stuff rolling off is little pieces. Lots of little parts. So if you're not interested in little pieces, this is probably not going to be for you. Some 1x2 by 1x2 upwards angular plates in green. And then we got some of these angular plates, various colors. And this stuff keeps rolling off. And I was just about to say the S word. Some of these studs with stick. And I think the official name of those is round plate with stick. 1x4 bricks. She looks angry there. I'm going to keep these heads. They're pretty clever, pretty cool with the expressions. I got a couple ideas for those. And some number 1x2 round plates in sand green. 1x1 slopes. Got plenty of these tiles that just like rolling off all over the place. Technic bricks, 1x4 plates, and green stud flowers, all sorts of stuff that we're starting to see millions of. And like I said, we're going to start seeing a lot of duplicates. Is that printed, or is it just a quarter round tile? Nope, nothing special. Yeah, set's got a little bit of everything, even that vomit sand yellow. Boy, that did not want to open up. Let's see what we got in here. Alright. 1x4 wall elements, some sticks, angular flat tiles. Never could find a use for these. It's a 2x2 plate with bow, but it's got double 45-degree corners. We got some sand, yellow 2x3 plates, well, 2x3 flat tiles and an angular plate there. And some 2x2 round plates with one stud, some angular plates, round plates, just all sorts of stuff. So far, yeah, things are starting to look pretty redundant at this point. Next we have two bag number 7. So let's look at the small one first. And let's see what we have in here. So obviously we can tell by now. Stuff that's just going to roll off. Some 2x2 jumper plates, 1x4 plates, or flat tiles. Upwards 1x2 by 1x2, or 1x2 by 2x2 angular plates. Some of these modified 2x2 plates with the 1x2 plate on the side. More jumper plates. Modified plates with only 2 studs. Downwards 1x2 by 2x2 angular plates. We got palisade bricks. We got 1x2 plates with a stick or shaft. Ooh, okay, I could use a couple of these. A 1x2 brick with 2 studs, and this is in sand yellow. 1x2 Technic bricks. Then these number 1 1x2 plates. Downwards 1x2 by 1x4 angular plate. 45-degree slopes. Technic pins with stud. Are these friction? Yes, these are indeed our friction pins. So these are friction pins with stud. Looks like we get one of these. A 45-degree slope with tile. Alright. For the big one. I bet there's bags within bags in here. Indeed there is. Kind of wasteful if you ask me. Okay, we got some 1x6x5 wall elements. And how we always talking about making that grocery store. There we go. And some 6x8 frames. And a 4x6 modified plate with studs on 3 sides. Here's some column bricks. 1x4 bricks in blue-green. Some of these type of, I call them airplane pieces. Oh wow, 1x8 bricks in dark stone gray. Yeah, that's very rare. Ooh, a 2x6 flat tile in dark stone gray. I wonder if that's going to get a sticker. Probably so. And there's some Technic lift arms and some of these little lattice supports. I have a few of these in different colors, but 6x8 plate, 2x4 brick. Anything else in there that's interesting? We got another one of these. A few of these 1x2 snot bricks. Oh, there's another one in a different style. More of them. These are 1x2 by 1 2/3 bricks with 4 studs. These 2 black ones have 8 studs. And it looks like we got ourselves a little bit of a half arch. Here's a full arch, 1x4 brick. Some inverted 45-degree slopes. Two 1x2 bricks that are modified. This one's got a stick, this one's got a holder, and some corner bricks and stuff in there, and turntable. No, that's not a turntable base. I thought it was, but no, it's a 4x4 plate with only 4 studs. And, well, okay, very rare. We got a 2x3 slope. That's 25 degrees. Okay. And we got this little thing here. Jay, why do you do these unboxings? What's the point of them? To see exactly what's in here. It's kind of like a preview of what the set's going to be like. And I usually don't base the review on what parts the set has, but if the color palette is lacking, it's going to be a pretty dreary build. I can't tell you because I haven't gone through the whole thing. Okay, this is a pearl silver wrench, opened-in wrench, pretty cool. And a modified 1x1 brick with holder, studs, angler plates. Hey, if you're looking for a nice lime green camera, this set has got you covered right there. 3 stud long friction pins and a leaf piece. And some of these little arch pieces here, 1x1 by 2/3 plate with arch, and 1x1 bricks. So yeah, this bag here just had big pieces, but nothing really special. Here's bag 8. You know, despite what the set looks like on the box, I'm not really too happy with the color scheme in this set. So we got some arches, both regular arches and inverted arches. We get plenty of them in this set. And some more of the sand yellow bricks. These type of 1x3 arches. We got an inverted. I wonder if that inverted fits in there. Nope, not quite. And some slopes. I don't know the angles of those. Oh, we got a leaf piece. Cool. And one of these, I guess you'd use these for a lamp post or something. 1x6 plates. Oh, a teapot. You can always use those. Oh, okay. I've never seen these ladders in sand yellow. Now, I have seen these around for quite some time. I know these were around when I was a little kid, but I've never seen them in that oddball color. 2x4 flat tile and sand green, some palisade bricks and dark stone gray. Is that printed or is that just regular? Regular. What am I kidding, right? We saw that sheet of stickers. You know exactly what's going to go on half of these. Ask my hands, I've been de-stickering lately. Okay. 1x1 bricks in sand green, and we got some bushings. Oh, these are printed. Nice little, looks like a compass piece. Any more of those in there? Oh, those weren't square tiles. They make great vintage floor tiles. And another one of these 1x1 plates with bow. And we got some more of these little teacups. You can always use those for kitchens and stuff. 1x2 45-degree slopes. Here's another one of these slopes with the tile. Jumper plates, 1x1 and 1x2 variants, or 1x2 and 2x2 variants. And some more of these plates with stick, studs, 1x3 flat tiles, corner plates. Yeah, it's starting to become the same old in this point. Despite of how fun the set looked on the box, you know, I can't judge the build yet because I haven't built it. I don't know. I'm just not feeling this one, I guess. Okay, I can always use these. I think they call them stalks. Stalks with 6 limbs or something. I need a lot of those for flowers and stuff, and then some pearl silver. I forgot what these things are called where you poke the other person with them. I don't know. And then some 2x2 plates, some inverted 1x2 plates with bow, 1x1 slopes, angular headlight bricks, and we have ourselves a globe. Okay. Too bad that wasn't blue and green, would have been better. Yeah, that'd be a great little head to set on a shelf or something. And 1x3 flat tiles and such. And a little 3x4 limb piece. Yeah, nothing really too exciting. Let's get bag 9 out of the way. Well, looks like this one's actually got some other stuff that I wasn't really expecting to see is leaf pieces. Now that's what I'm talking about. I mean, nobody cares about these things. Was that a 4x16 angler plate? I think I saw these with stickers on them, but you know, I don't really use those for anything. And wow, a 2x6 45-degree slope. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Petals didn't come in other colors. We got ourselves a gate, some of these type of slopes, 1x2 slopes. We got plenty of these bamboo stock pieces in both dark green and lime green. So we got a couple of those, and there's one of these smoke pieces. Okay, vegetable number something. It's red, it's like a pumpkin. And here we got some more of these type of profile bricks here that we use for building terrains and stuff. Some angler plates, and it's like a 2x4 sawed in half. Okay, very rare. 2x4 slope in sand green, some inverted 2x2 flat tiles, and 2x12 plates. Some of these cockpit pieces here, you could use these for making boats and stuff. 2x3, 2x4 plates. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, I'm hoping the build experience is going to be better than the part out on this. Because this is kind of boring, to be honest. I'm just not feeling the color palette in here. I saw the greenery, but like here we got some leaf pieces. I can always use leaf pieces in some of these 3 stud long sticks and number 1 plates. Here's some 1x2 plates with bow. Okay, here's a nose cone in bright green. Kind of rare. I've never seen that in that color before. And some of these Harry Potter wands. And these are dark brown. Anything else here worth mentioning? A little frying pan here. That's what I call them. And some nose cones and stuff, and angular plates. And some hollow studs. Yeah, you know. And what's kind of turning me off, though, is the small pieces. So this is going to be a very long build. It looks big on the box. I'm hoping the build experience is really good. Okay. Candlesticks in bright green. And some more of these inverted 1x2 plates with bow. Here's another one of these cut ones. Round plates. 3.2 shaft with ball. Corner angler plates, and a harpoon projectile launcher. I'm not going to say what that is. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. These were actually not nose cones. That was a nose cone, but these are ice cream cones in bright green. Okay, well, so far I'm just seeing very few pieces of interest, especially in this bag here. Okay, this bag's actually got different colors. Something bright in here for once. I don't blame this 1x6 plate. I wouldn't want to come out either after seeing all that. Okay, 8x8 plate in medium stone gray. And some 2x2 45-degree slopes. Rocker bearing plates, rim, 2x2 bricks, upwards 1x2 by 1x2 plates in brittle brown. Lots of brittle brown in here. A 1x4 by 2/3 plate with arch. Another one of these type of limb lamp holder pieces. And 2x6 plates. I got one that is a Technic plate. Half arches, upwards 1x2, or downwards 1x2 by 2x2 angler plates. And some of these wall elements. I was looking for these for a project in red. Well, here they are. I've been looking for those for quite some time, and there they are. Some 1x1 1 by 1 by 3 column bricks, and downwards 1 by 2 by 1 by 2 angular plate. We also got we got a 1 by 3 and a 1 by 4 brick in blue-green. So I'm starting to see some blue-green in here, and some of these half-round, I wouldn't say bricks, so I'm going to say these are wall elements or wall panels. Probably something you could put like a gear or something in there. I've seen those being used for all sorts of stuff. And column bricks and slopes. Rocker bearing. And I'm trying hard not to yawn through all this. Okay, a gold 2 by 2 profile brick. Alright. At least it's not dingy colors. At least we got some red in there now. And my eyes are burning. That means it's time for bed, but I gotta do one more bag after this one. And then I'm done. So we got some 2 by 2 plates. 2 by 2 flat tiles, but that's for the stud launchers. Okay, some of these nice shiny pearl gold. Let me think here. 1 by 2 by 2 flat tile with back. Oh, there's no more. I was hoping there'd be more. Okay, that's dark orange 1 by 2 ingot tiles. Great if you want to make different chocolate bars or drawer fronts for cupboards. I like those. I may have to pick up a few of those myself. And some of these finger things. Quarter round flat tiles. Technic brick. Leaf pieces. I'm seeing leaves just randomly in here. Okay, we got some red candles. Oh, put those with the green candles. You got holiday colors, huh? We got some brittle brown 1 by 2 ingot tiles. They're just hard to pick up on this counter. And some 1 by 1 plates, both in brittle brown and in pearl gold. So yeah, this one had a bit different color palette, but stuff that I've seen millions of times. Finally, bag 11, and well, looks like it's pretty much the same stuff we've seen out for pretty much the whole video. Let's hope there's some hidden trinkets and treasures and stuff in there. Oh, let's see. Okay. Well, there's a brittle brown treasure chest with lid. Cool. I wonder how long that's going to last if that breaks. Huh? Be very careful with those. And some more of these angular plates. Great for terrains. I see some arches and inverted arches, both in medium stone gray and dark stone gray. We even have a little one here that's black. So, and then we got some 1 by 2 by 2 quarter round bricks in sand yellow, some palisade bricks, 2 by 2 jumper plates, 2 by 2 or 1 by 2 Technic bricks. Yeah, wait a minute, is that dark brown? Okay, I never had a dark brown window frame before. Be great for making older buildings and stuff, but one's not going to cut it. And I got these two things here, and can't wait to put my thoughts and opinions on this unboxing. And some of you probably already can tell. Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, so we got some of these candlestick pieces and ice cream cones, number 1 by 2 plates, hollow studs. Pretty much the same old stuff we've seen. Gold ingot tiles, leaf pieces. Oh, a transparent blue 2 by 2 parabola dish. Very rare we'll ever see those, huh? And some round 1 by 1 flat tiles, a few stud flowers, and first I thought that was a trophy piece, but it looks like just something you'd whack a mole with or something. I don't know what that is. Oh, here's one of these tiles that's printed. We saw that in bag 1, and I guess bag 11 has one of those as well. And anything else? And just some cheese slopes and stuff like that. Nothing special. I mean, let's see what this one here. has probably the same thing. It's got some leaf pieces. I can always use those. Okay, a couple of those. Bamboo stalks. Some light sword handles. Dark green hollow studs. Okay. A 1x2 brick with half bow. I can always use those. Those always come in handy. Some 1x1 bricks. 1x2 plates. Well, here's a little trophy piece. We got two little trophies. And it looks like this is a little barbell. Okay. Now let's sink all those bags in. You can probably already tell. Just by looking at the parts, I'm not really feeling this set. It just, I don't know. It's pretty much the same old subtle colors that I've seen. And the box made this look really colorful. If I can pull up the manual here. And I'm hoping we get the effect from these type of parts. This looks pretty interesting, but the parts, we went through all the parts and just, I don't know, just nothing really excited me. There's a few pieces in here of interest, but you know, making terrains and stuff. But for me personally, I'm not feeling this color palette in this set, so I can't judge the build on this. So tell me what you guys and gals think. Are these pretty exciting colors, or just something you'd probably pass up on? Let me know.